Hi, I'm Lacey, and I am an actor. I am also an entrepreneur. Every audition I go to, I am selling a product. Me. Now you guys are entrepreneurs too. You're out on the road by yourself every day. You know what it takes to be successful, and you know the little tips and tricks it takes to win. Now let's see if we can learn something from each other. Okay, so I am running late. I need to be at the office in 9 minutes, and that's not going to happen because it's about 20 minutes away. So let me just share with you a little life lesson. Anything in life will always take twice as long as you think it will. So if you think that you're going to take 5 minutes to drive somewhere, it'll take 10. And if you think it's going to take an hour to get your oil changed, it'll always take 2. Everything in life will always take twice as long as you think. Well, it's a good thing we can just do this. Part of being an entrepreneur is learning how to manage a budget. Now I know you guys may not have a huge budget to work with, but you do have educational access funds. So let's learn a little bit about how you use them.
Educational access time is very important. It's when you get the most time with your physicians.
This is where you really do get that opportunity to get doctors to key in, listen on to you, and really take away everything you have to say.
Asad Kazmi really knows how to maximize the value of his educational access activities. He knows all about the little things we can do to stand out. Asad, something you do to set yourself apart from other reps is maximize your educational access funds. Tell me a little bit about that.
Sure. First and foremost, I try to be creative. Think outside the box. Find these cool restaurants the doctor hasn't tried, and then again, schedule a specific time slot with the doctor to make sure that not only do I get the time, but also I get complete time with the doctor. And then this way, when I do bring in food, doctor's already expecting, oh, I need to give this person 15, 20 minutes or whatever. And then we sit there and we talk, learning really about the doctor. That's the main thing, because you can't just go and try to sell. Right. You want to make sure the doctor has a reason to use his product.
How would you say using your educational access funds this way has helped you with this new Baculture launch?
It separated me from all the other reps that come into a doctor's office. Yeah. I try to make sure that the doctor not only knows me, but also make it memorable. Because that moment, the doctor's used to hearing so many things. This is the opportunity where I get to create the difference between our product and the product they're probably used to hearing.
How do you expand your budget to be able to maybe fit in even more of these opportunities to have lunch without spending or going over budget?
I don't do delivery because you're in the car, you can just scoop it up. Yeah. But also I talk to the owner and say, hey, I'm trying to do as many lunches from your business as possible, but you gotta meet me halfway. We're in New York City, there's so many restaurants, there's a lot of business to go everywhere. Yeah. But when you're talking to that one owner and saying, here's what I need, they'll help you. And then maximizing, getting extra stuff, getting free drinks, saving on supplies, that all helps at the end, especially delivery. Because now I did everything myself and I'm walking in there, that extra $50 at the end of the month is $200-300 that I can use for 2-3 lunches.
So how do you start the conversation, start the time with your prescriber that way, and then lead into a meaningful conversation about the product?
You tell the doctor I need 10-15 minutes, but we already spent 20-something minutes talking about their back end, why they like certain cuisines, where they usually eat at, and now it's just a comfortable conversation.
Can you tell me about an example of a very successful educational access event?
Yeah, sure. Dr. Kogan, I remember this recently. She writes a lot of the products, and then just walking into her office, she's usually really busy. There's always a patient waiting. So first and foremost, I set up a lunch. What do you like? Whatever. Once she said whatever, that's when I spoke to the staff. What is she used to? Pizzeria, Taco Bell, it's boring. Yeah. Bought her something completely different. Thai food. Oh yeah. And she wasn't used to it, but then she fell in love with it. What is this? We spent more time talking about the food than she even thought about. She thought she was gonna walk in and just eat. And then from there, just got to ask her, hey doctor, what are you used to prescribing? This is why. Well, walk me down your day-to-day. And this is me taking a real interest in the doctors and just finding out, because you might learn something from the doctor that you could use in another call, right? Another lunch. And that's the most important part. And then from there, once she told me why she prescribed something, it was simple. Here's why it's benefits. Do you have any complaints? Well, here's the complaint that I'm always noticing. Well, doc, here's a resolution for that complaint. So not only am I bringing a product, but I'm finding a way to alleviate any issue that they might see on a day-to-day basis. Sometimes just going behind the computer and showing there's another option is available. So, hey doc, how many options do you have in your closet? 1. Well, here's number 2. Yeah. Now you know how the box looks like. and we open it together, we look at the product. Sometimes doctors don't even know what the product looks like they've been prescribing. They haven't seen a rep in so long. I'm here to show my face, not just once, but I'll be back next week. And next week after that too.
Hey guys, it's Emily Pearson out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Next time on the vlog, we'll be talking all about launching a new product. I've been here for 6 launches at Avion, so I'm kind of experienced with this whole launch thing. The next time we'll talk about all the important things that a rep can do to be successful during a new launch. I'll even give you some tips that may make Valcultra a little easier to sell than some of your other products. I can't wait. See you soon.